All right, traders, it is 27th of July, 2017. My name is Jameson. We're looking at a 60-minute chart of crude here. So we can see there's a bullish ascending channel. So here's a nice trend here. This ascending channel correlates with this section on the daily chart, right? So this is our distribution. This is our markdown here. Looks like we're trading into the 200-day simple moving average. In addition, we're trading into this prior level of support. We may be confirming this level of support here as resistance here. There's a pretty big effort that's going into this. I'm almost considering that this is still like a big effort, little reward, as we are trading in the resistance at the present time. In addition, we can see this big effort, and from the buying effort here, it's not resulting in new highs. So that might be another way to look at this big effort, little reward. Big volume effort, big buying effort, but there's no increase here of the bids here. There's no buying imbalance that's present. It's staying pretty neutral. So let's go back to the hourly chart. And the hourly chart, we can see that we're just a little overbought relative to the trend that's here. We do have a nice angle of advance that's helpful, because if we lose that angle of advance, obviously the momentum is slowing. We can appreciate the momentum slowing because the up waves are actually shortening, the up thrust is shortening. But more importantly here, we can see that as this, we kind of continue to trade higher on the cumulative delta, we can start to see that there's a selling imbalance that's present. So it looks like we're seeing some distribution. If we zoom in here, we can actually see that there's less demand. So supply hasn't presented. We did have some supply here. That does suggest that we'll probably rally back or fall back down to support and see how much supply is still there, how much of the bulls actually control. But if you look, we have a buying effort that comes up, and then now defined by this volume, and now we have this next session here, and if we look, there's this huge effort with a narrow price spread. It's very distributive, and then we retest that high here, actually a newer high on less volume, and then we break down, no supply, but now we're trading higher, pretty big effort. It's not going anywhere, and now we can see that volume starting to contract here on highs, and when we pull back, we can appreciate that there's actually a selling imbalance that's developing. So I really don't like crude at the present time. I do think that it looks pretty likely that it's going to break down and trade into the 46.80 range, but I think it'll likely continue a little bit higher here on the daily, and give a good solid test here, the 200-day simple moving average. May even do a little overthrow, and then I think we break down, we test the point of control, consolidate, and we'll find out whether my larger distributive thesis breaks down and tries to achieve those bearish $37, $31 price targets. But we'll see. I think we need to be careful. I think we're seeing signs of distribution on a lower time frame that may put us back into the point of control, which would be this lower trend line here that we can see on the daily. All right, good luck.